Alright, ladies and motherfuckers, welcome back. It's another day. As you can see, I'm at the apartment, just about to head out the door. I have a lineup on a U-Haul trailer. I'm actually about to purchase one. I'm about to meet a guy at a church. I'm hoping everything goes well and successful and I don't get robbed of all my money. So, with that said, I should be taking home a U-Haul trailer. I'm about to load it up behind the Tacoma right now. So let's finish getting ready and walk out the door. God damn, I love this truck. X-Runner always puts smiles on people's faces. At least mine. Alright, let's get out of here. Just pulled up to the meet spot. Some church over here. Just waiting for dude to pull up right now. Hopefully I get to see all the lights and everything in action. So, show up a little early. See how it goes. I'll report back in a little bit. Feels pretty good out. Slight breeze. It's above 50. It's been raining a few days. I don't know if they're gonna have a test and tune, but although I don't know if I'm gonna be ready either. I do want to get the livery on the car. I believe Marcus is actually gonna bring his G over to the shop as well. We're gonna get that thing prepped today through tomorrow and try to get the wrap on that thing. So it's gonna be a fun time. Definitely gonna try to document the process of both my car and his car simultaneously. So it's definitely gonna ruin efficiency, but stay tuned for that. Currently still waiting for a guy to show up. He said give him 5 minutes, but hey, no worries, no rush. All right, just got some legit paperwork. Everything looks legit. So, dude just pulled off. About to pull the Tacoma over here, load it up right now. Should be pretty easy. This process. That's all before. It's my unit. Just got the trailer backed up. One man in it. Should be pretty easy. Fuck it. Woo! Unit, baby. Well, wind blew over the GoPro. Not sure how much of that I got filmed, but get everything hooked up. Let's check the light system, I guess. Let's throw on the blinkers. One light works. The left one's not blinking. We're gonna take a look at that when we get to the shop. Just turn my run lights. Maybe that'll do the trick. That light's broken off. Gonna replace that. Need a marker light there. That one's blinking. Looks like we got a running light. So we have a turn signal out. We got a marker light there. We need 2 marker lights. 3 marker lights. Okay. Go ahead and check the ramps. Slide out pretty easily. Probably get some new straps for those. It's a used unit. Should do the trick. Definitely gonna take a look at some of this wiring. Just make sure everything's legit. Obviously, I got a fault there already, so just take her back to the shop. Get her looked over. Then it's to a weigh station. Definitely a little windy out here, so I apologize about the wind noise, but look over the trailer a little bit. See some dry rot tires. Probably could have offered the guy a little bit less. The tire's pretty bald. I'm gonna put some tires on here before I go to Chicago, which is not fun. This one's fucking worn. This thing's about to go. Hopefully she doesn't go on me. So yeah, let's get this thing back to the shop. Get her parked up. Got the trailer in tow. Starting to rain, but I'm making my way to the dealership right now. Shouldn't be too long. Barely feel it back there. Probably can't see it back there, but it's back there. Need to get some fenders for it so I don't sling up any rocks or anything on the drift car, but yeah. Get some fenders, some lights, some tires. Should be okay. Gonna be at the shop not for too long, so just want to make a quick update. I don't want to jinx it, but this trailer tows pretty nice. I know it's empty, but usually they're quite noisy and whatnot. This one's pretty quiet, so all things considered, everything's going well so far. Cut the clip before I drive off the road. About to get off the highway right now, just the dealership exit. Pretty smooth traveling so far, so let's go ahead and get her pulled up around to the dealer and give her a look a little closer. Just pull up to the dealership. Let's grab the keys and go find out what the hell's popping. Where the fucking keys are. I'm gonna go ahead and get the trailer pulled over here just for a little closer. Should have room. So the dealership's pretty active today. Early Saturday morning. Weather's nice. Hopefully it stays nice. Maybe we get some testing tomorrow if the livery's done. Alright, just pull the trailer up a little bit. Maybe I can get her closer to the building. Get out of people's way. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, a little closer. Should be able to have a little bit funner, better time. Should have an easier time looking at all this wiring. On the marker lamp hidden in there. It's really crusty wiring. I don't know if you can see this, but the shielding is breaking off. This is ground strap, but all the exposed wire. Oh shit. Windy out here. Yeah. Go ahead and cut the clip, look this thing over. Probably go ahead and grab a couple cans of Rust-Oleum. Get this thing covered up a little bit, but nonetheless, it's looking pretty good. Just gotta get a few tires, spray her down with some Rust-Oleum, get a couple lights, top up the brake fluid. I'm noticing it's pretty low. I'm counting on that system to work. I don't have trailer brakes on the car, or the truck rather, so need the surge. So yeah. Starting to rain out there, so I'll go ahead and do what I can on the drift car. Got to get this thing further protected for the livery. As you can tell, or see rather, it's pretty dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing wiped down. I mean, maybe the rain will work in my favor. Pull the drift car around, maybe spray her down, and get this bay cleaned up for Marcus. He should be showing up not before too long. Hope his sand job is done. All that prep work is done and should be ready to wrap here shortly. So I'll grab a broom, clean up the bay, and then get to the drift car. Man, the wind is crazy. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but the building is flexing and the power actually just went out. So I'm hoping it's only temporary. Well, the power's back on, but hope the wind calms down and doesn't cause a permanent power outage. Last time this happened, one of the poles in front of the dealership fell and actually the wires ended up hitting the building or very close. The fire department evacuated us mid oil cooler job, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, I can't have that happen today, especially Marcus coming over. We gotta get his car wrapped through the night, so it's gonna be a fun time. Meanwhile, it's windy outside. I'm gonna go ahead and continue fixing this front bumper. I have to drift stitch the hell out of it. I'm gonna get this side done. All right, just got back from the other building. Just got all the decals removed. Got the car freshly detailed as well. This thing is bare bones. Looking good nonetheless. It's gonna be a fun time. All right, just carried the bumper in. Had it out back, just hosed it down. Did not get the bumpers detailed like I did the car. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe those down the best I can. Try not to get the dirt underneath the decals, but there's definitely some dirt on there. So I'm gonna find a little bit of soap, get those cleaned up, and then mount them on the car. And should be pretty straightforward. Waiting for Marcus to show up right now. We're gonna get him set up in the back bay. He's gonna start wrapping his car, so it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a long night, that's for sure. All right, just went to the other building. Quickly grabbed the bucket of soapy goodness that I cleaned up the car with, so I'm gonna quickly clean up the front and rear bumpers and get those mounted the best I can before this application goes. Because there's like one spot that actually overlaps, but the rear definitely does. We're gonna get that on there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get these cleaned up, mount them up. Quickly cleaned up the front and rear bumpers. I'm just gonna let them dry right now. It's a little windy out here, so not gonna make too much clips outside. I'm gonna get these bumpers out of the way before Marcus shows up. I'm also gonna grab the air tool, help get that water off. While I got the bumpers drying and I'm waiting for Marcus, I'm gonna go ahead and get my car on these GK Tech quick ramps, and then go ahead and get this thing lifted up. Looks like the detail man Ryan is here himself. Near midnight lunch break update. Got the main layer going on right now on the driver's side. Meanwhile, Marcus is cutting out another sheet for his hood. Unsuccessful first attempt. It's definitely pretty bitter about that, but unfortunately we were learning as we go, so
gonna be some mistakes here and there, but unfortunately we don't have time to film. It's gonna be updates here and there, so stay tuned for some big changes in the next few updates. Just got the main layer done on the driver's side of the car. Still gotta do the shadows, but this Fast and Furious bullshit. Fuck it. Let's check on Marcus. Smells some burning.
Well, I've been working at this for 3 hours and I haven't only have one panel fucking done. I'm not done.
Wrap.
I'm not done.
What's going on? It's day 2 on the livery install on the S13, as well as wrapping Marcus's car. Yesterday I didn't do too much filming, just due to losing efficiency doing so. So we're gonna see what we can get involved filming today. I just have a few more decals to put on the car. Ended up pretty much knocking out everything last night. I'll show you that here in a few. I'm just gonna pull up at a dealership momentarily, so give me a few minutes to get there, and I'll give you the reveal. Just got to the dealership. Everything's a fucking wreck. And yesterday was a handful. I'll tell you what. When I do get around to editing the video, obviously, first thing happened yesterday morning was we got the trailer. So brought it back here, started inspecting it. We have a little bit of wiring problems. The left side turn signal does not flash. Missing a couple marker lamps and some daylight, or some running lights. The 3 lamps that go there. These side marker lamps were actually just hidden in there. And then that marker light works, that marker light works. Missing a marker, and this one actually works. So we just needed to get 4 lamps total. And the main reason I got this trailer is because the X-Runner is 2-wheel drive. It does not have the biggest brakes on it, and currently does not have a brake controller setup. Could wire it in, yeah, but currently, and last season, I have been using U-Hauls successfully, just at the inconvenience of the cost. Fortunately, in my case now, I picked up a U-Haul. The reason I use those U-Hauls is because it has an automatic brake system set up. It's got like a surge brake. When the weight on the trailer moves, it actually applies some kind of brake or hydraulic pressure to the brakes in that on the actual trailer. So with that said, I'm not sure if this brake system is actually operational, so we're gonna have to do some testing before we go on a big journey. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get some new tires. Obviously, I'll service the hubs while I'm down there. I don't think, obviously, I have to grease up everything, but it could just be some sealed drum units. I'm not sure. Not too familiar on trailers, but gonna have to get real familiar real quick. Yeah. Just waiting on Marcus to pull up right now. I left him alone and he actually made quite a bit of progress. Together, we were not making any progress at all. We were just working against each other. But I left him alone and he actually seemed to have figured out how to get the car wrapped. It's his first time doing it. And obviously I don't know how to wrap. I worry about other things. Like making money, but yeah. We'll go ahead and cut the clip and then figure out where I left off on these decals. Driver's side's perfect. Passenger side, I remember I was rushing it, literally like 3 a.m. A lot of bubbles everywhere. We can get the bubbles out, but there's some creases here and there. I'm not sure if you can see that on film.
Hopefully not. At the end of the day, this is a drift car. It's a 10-foot car. It's meant to be seen from on track, doing its thing. It's not meant to be hard parked anywhere and critiqued at all. So it's meant to be in action. I don't give a fuck what you think. So yeah, with that said, I think I'm gonna cut the clip, get cracking again. It's official. Got the livery done on the old girl. It's been a long process at this point, but Marcus definitely went through an even longer process. Still at it. Got the passenger door down, as well as the driver, roof. Everything's coming together. Making a lot more progress today than we did yesterday.
I'm less likely to sell it today than yesterday.
Got discouraged and decided if he wanted to sell the car, but that's some bitch shit. Didn't film any of the process due to efficiency. It's crunch time. Fortunately, I gotta get this motor in there right after this event this weekend, so gotta get that solved. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm not sure how much I can actually film going forward, but I'll do as much as I can. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the clip here and go ahead and get the girl up in the air, do a nut and bolt check before this weekend. Look her over, make sure everything's golden. Definitely give you an update on Marcus' car here in a little bit. It's been a long weekend. It's gonna be a long few weeks here coming up. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Appreciate you looking in. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. As you can see, it's the end of the day. It's Sunday night. It's the end of the week. Getting real tired staying here late, but you know how it goes. Next weekend, media day. Take the old girl out. Just did a nut and bolt check, as well as got those Walmart Johnnies off there. Threw those Kendas on the Monroes. Got those mounted on the vehicle. Front and rear, looking pretty good. I'm gonna have to lift that up. Don't want to cook my quarter anymore. Yeah. I'm gonna look over a few more things for media day, but in all, she should be ready to party. Media day, as soon as I get back Saturday, I'm gonna pull this motor out. I have it laying there. And I'm gonna swap in the forged motor. Hopefully get it idling before Sunday evening. And then I'm gonna have to log some idle time outside the shop, let it idle. Hopefully I can monitor enough, but it's pretty much the only braking I can do. I can drive it around to the other building and whatnot, but still gotta do some work around here. Took off Friday and Saturday, that is media day. So Friday morning, need to be loaded up going into Friday, so Thursday night. Hopefully I can go ahead and get this trailer situated. It's out here, you definitely can't see it, but hopefully I get this thing registered, fix those trailer lights, and then fortunately the track's only 15 minutes on the road, so I'm not gonna worry about the tires today, but immediately after the trip to Chicago, I'm gonna need some new tires. And I just found out the automatic brake system on this thing actually does not work, so I might have to service that or rent a U-Haul. And it's only $100 to rent one, so I might as well rent one before throwing the money at this and the labor when I really need to be focusing on the forged motor and whatnot. So yeah, it sucks that I bought a fucking lemon, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get it fixed. If so, then it's gonna be a decent prize. But until then, it's pretty fucking useless. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and get the truck and trailer moved over to the overflow lot. Hopefully find a decent place to park it. I still got the lights torn apart, so I don't want to disconnect the trailer or whatnot. And fortunately, I do have the Infinity over there, so I'm gonna take the Infinity home for the day, park the truck over the trailer over there, lock everything up, and get out of here for the day. So Marcus just rolled out. He's 90, I'd say 95% done. I believe he's got the fenders, front fenders, the rear quarters. He's got the hood. He's got the roof, the A, the B pillars. Everything's wrapped. I'm not sure what he's got left to wrap. Unfortunately, I couldn't help him too much as I had to tackle the livery in my car. But as you can see, turned out well. Turned out all right. I do miss the street car look already, but this thing is gonna look pretty good on track. It's definitely gonna get dirty quick, but it's a drift car. Do get some room for some more decals. I don't know if I'm gonna go down the middle or whatnot. I might do that. But yeah, as mentioned before, I'm gonna go ahead and get that truck moved over to the overflow lot and clean up, get out of here for the day. Appreciate you tuning in. Check back with you in the next video.